So now we are going to see another type of parameter, something like what your friend just a Varax parameter. So what is the Varax parameter, my dear friend? It is a process of defining. Yeah, please kindly notice it. It is a process of defining. Process of defining a function is a process of defining the formal parameter with a star. With a star. This is a way. Okay, just this is what your friend. This is Varax parameter. What is the use of that? I will be telling you, relax. But just now you can observe this. This is what your friend, just a process of defining the formal parameter preceded with what your friend star symbol. Then those parameters are called it as what your friend, those parameter called Varax parameter. Yes, Varax parameter. Varax parameter. But what is the beauty of the Varax parameter, my dear friend? So just let me do this. The Varax parameter can take 0 parameters to n number of parameters. You please kindly observe this. I want to, what dear friend, I want to call that function, sir, myad function. I am passing what dear friend, just no arguments. I am passing 1 to 10, 20, 30, 3 parameters are passed, it will works. So my add, I am passing only 10 and 20, it will works. My add only one parameter, it will works. My add only parameter, 0 parameters, it will works. The Varax parameter can take 0 arguments to n number of arguments. That is one of the real beauty. So now you can go to what your friend, go to the run menu and click on run module. We are not getting any error. So why right? Just Varax parameter is a process of defining the formal parameter with what? Preceded by the star symbol. It is called Varax parameter. But sir, what is the beauty in the Varax parameter? Yes, the Varax parameter can take n number of arguments. Yes, n number of arguments. It will take what? 0 arguments to n number of arguments. But sir, all these values are going to be preserved or not? Yes, all these values are going to be preserved into the X collection. X is a collection now. But what type of collection? You can see this. I want to show that. The type is what here, friend? Just a type of X. You'll be getting what now? Just a tuple collection. Yes, it is a tuple collection. Now what I am saying is, now whatever the value you have passed from here, this all the values are taken into the X in the form of what? Tuple. Second time you are passing what your friend 2 arguments, even though no problem, that values are taken into the X collection. If you want, you can print that, gentlemen, that what your friend just values are. Sir, values are there in the tuple, sir. It is the tuple. So it will be taking what your friend just all the values will be displayed. For you to get an idea, just one till I'm drawing a line here. So go to the run menu and click on what your friend run module, and you will be getting what your friend just, it is taking all the values and display. First time you have passed the 3 values. Second time we have passed what your friend just 2 values. Third time we have passed what your friend just 1 value. And fourth time we have passed what your friend 0 values. 0 values. That is what your friend Varax can take. What your friend Varax can take 0 arguments to what your friend n number of arguments. N number of arguments. N number of arguments will be taken. But internally it will be considered as a what your friend, internally it will be considered as a tuple collection. Yes, tuple collection. So now what is my requirement? I want to define a function such a manner. It need to find the sum of n number of arguments. I need to define a function such a manner to find the sum of n number of arguments. Let me do with one more example, my dear friend. I want to go with what dear friend just to save as. Then what dear friend just I want to save with another name. Let me check this. But as I said you, ladies and gentlemen, so moment back, if you call this function, we can just, you can pass a number of parameters. All these values are taken into the X collection. But X is the what type? Tuple collection. So we have the different ways in writing the code. Sir, I want to get one by one element from the tuple collection. You already aware of it for I in X. But here don't get any confusion. Here X is a what? X is a tuple collection. X is the tuple collection. So reading one by one value from the tuple collection. Sir, S equal to S plus I. But we have to declare one variable S equal to 0. And finally, once the loop is getting completed, I want to display the sum is what your friend, yes. Yes, but here intentionally, I'm just giving a one line, gentlemen. I hope you got the point right. And all these values are taken into what here, friend? All these values are taken into the X collection. But X is works like a what here, friend? Tuple collection. Then it is getting one by one element from the tuple collection and finding the sum and finally printing the value. So let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. So just what here, friend, I want to go to the run menu. Click on what here, friend, run module. Then you will be getting what here, friend, just a sum and just what here, friend. If you want, sir, even I want to print the value, sir. That is not a great matter. Before this loop, sir, before this loop, you print what here, friend, data. Data is there in what now? X collection. So when you run this, even it shows you the data and some, data and some, data and some, like this. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is completely depends upon how smart you are with previous topic. Sir, is really required to write this all the logic? No, does not require to write all this logic as well. Sir, I don't want to write all this logic, sir. Yes, okay. We have another alternative approach is there. There is a function sum that in the previous lesson I said you about what your friend sum with iterable. Sum with iterable I said you already. Okay, sum with iterable. Iterable means here tuple is an iterable. Directly you can pass the tuple. You people does not require to write the logic as well. I'm telling you this is another alternative way rather than writing that complete code. So, but is returning or not returning, sir? Absolutely returning. The return value, I stored them into the variable and we can print that man just to what your friend sum is there in the variable, yes. That is my humble request is that what your friend be good with what your friend the common functions which are suitable for the collections. Collection functions are what your friend sum. One fine day we discussed sum, len function, max function, min function. The next one is something like what your friend there is a some other all function and any function I was discussed with you, ladies and gentlemen. If really clear with this concept, here and there I can use them directly. Just this is what I used, one function there. These are the common functions which are applicable for any collection. So now I hope you guys have understood this one about what here friend, the Varax parameter. But sir, here is a one more point is there with Varax parameter. There is a one more point there with Varax parameter. Kindly notice that. Varax parameters. So here is another point. We can also take what your friend, we can also take the Varax parameter along with what your friend just other types of parameters. We can just what your friend we can also take Varax parameter along with other types of parameter, but Varax should be the last parameter. Varax should be the last parameter. This point you need to understand it. We can also take the Varax parameters along with what your friend just other types of parameter. We can also take the Varax parameter along with other types of parameters. But in this process, Varax should be the last parameter. Varax should be the last parameter. Now let me concentrate about that particular thing, guys. I want to go with what your friend just 3.py. Let me do something. I'm requesting you all guys kindly observe this. Sir, I want to define a one function. That is what your friend my student or else what my result is one function I want to define. But this function name, listen, just listen. Name m1, m2, m3. As in that, if you define the function, these all are what here now positional parameters. If you define the function like this, by the time of calling the function, my dear friend, by the time of calling this function, we have to pass how many arguments? 4 arguments at any cost, calling the function. Kindly observe this, my result function. I am passing what dear friend, something like Ramesh, 40, 50, 60. Now it will work because this name, Ramesh is taken into the name, 40 is taken into M1, 50 is taken into M2 and so just 60 is taken into M3, then it will work. By chance, if you call like this, what your friend Ramesh, there is something like Ram and I'm taking 40 and 50, immediately you will be getting what your friend an error. Reason, you will be getting one error, missing positional parameter So my result function missing one positional parameter M3, you'll be getting an error. You'll be getting an error. If you write like this, same way, sir, my result, I am writing what your friend Raj, I am passing the 40. Again, you'll be getting an error. What is that error? Missing positional parameter. See, sir, name is Raj is taken into the name set and 40 is taken into the what your friend M1. Then immediately you will be getting an error missing two positional parameter M1 and M2. Now, sir, finally, I want to take my result. That is what your friend just Ronnie is taken. Then again, you will be getting an error. My dear, please try to understand. This Ronnie is taken into the name, sir. But just immediately you will be getting what? Missing three required positional parameter, M1, M2, M3. But sir, I want to make this function. I want to make this function to work with all these types. I want to make this function to work with all these types. So let me write, sir. First, let me run this one. So guys, I'm keep this one in the comment. I'm taking this one in the comment. I'm taking this one in the comment. Let me run. The first one happily execute, but we didn't write any logic inside of the function. Thus, you're not going to see any result for that. But if it says second one, I want uncomment, then what is happen? Then you will be getting an error. What is that? My result function missing required one positional parameter, that is M3. M3, you will be getting like this. When I run this one, you'll be getting, sir, my result function missing one required positional argument, that is what? M3. You have to pass that. Sir, this one, I want to comment this one, uncomment like this. Again, you will be getting an error. What is that error? Sir, my result function missing two required positional parameter, M2 and M3. You'll be getting like this. Reason, read the points here. But sir, no, actually our intention is what? Sir, it should work. Now this, I want to make that function to work with all these scenarios. I want to make this function to work with what your friend, all these scenarios. Then what you have to do is, then rather than writing all the three parameters, then you take what your friend just one Varrock parameter. This is a Varrock parameter. But what I said, this is a positional parameter, this is a Varrock parameters. As I said you, the Varrock parameter can be also used along with, the point is very clear, we can also take the Varrock parameter along with what? Other types of parameter, but Varrock parameter should be the last parameter. Varrock parameter should be the last parameter. So now friends, then automatically this name is taken here and all these three values are taken into the M, but M is internally, it is a what your friend tuple collection. Moment I said you. Moment back I said, is a tuple collection. All right. Second time also, the ROM is taken into what your friend, ROM is taken into the variable name and these two values are taken into what your friend M. That is a tuple collection. No issue at all. Now let me do this. Let me do this, my dear friend. Print. Okay, name is what your friend name is. I want to take something like what your friend name. I want to take what your friend something like what now name. I don't want to print what your friend the marks are. I want to print M. Where M is a what your friend here as I said you. M is a what your friend tuple collection. Sir, I want to calculate the total, sir. Then don't worry. The total is already sum M. There is a what? This function sum with what your friend iterable. If you are really serious on all the topics what we have discussed, you guys definitely enjoying this concept for sure. So let me run this. I want to go to what your friend, just go to the run menu and click on what your friend run module and you will be getting an error. Sure. First Ramesh and his marks. Second one, Ramu, his marks. Likewise, that what is the point I'm telling here, my dear friend? The Varrock parameters, we can also define with other type of parameters. But in this process, the Varrock should be the last parameter. I hope you guys can understand. Varrock should be the last parameter. Then you should not have this silly doubt, right? Sir, can I take the first parameter as a Varrock? The statement, what you understood. The Varrock should be the last parameter, man. You should not change the order. You will be getting some problem, error you will be getting. So some people are having some doubt again. Sir, can I take two Varrock parameter? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. What is the question here? So Varax parameter should be the last parameter, means you should contain only one Varax parameter. Should not define a function with the two Varax parameter. Please mind that. Easy, ladies and gentlemen, easy. But this is all about what, dear friend, it is your seriousness in understanding the concepts. Very easy, my dear. I hope you got the point very clearly about the Varax parameter. That's it. Just you can start working with that. I hope you got the point very clear easily. Cool.